Hello, everybody. sPidA here, TheFightCardPodcast. Once again, coming to you from San Antonio, Texas. I'm in the studio inside the HOJ Academy, and I'm being joined by David Longoria this morning, man. How are you, bro?
Good morning. Doing well, man. Doing well.
Hey, man, I know I got here early, man, and I got to say it, bro. You're out here cleaning up, bro. What's going on, man?
I had my early bird this morning, so I had my 6 a.m. classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I had 7:30 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, man, no shows, whatever. You still got to stay open, so it's a good time to clean up. You caught me in between sweeping and mopping, so.
And is that part of your curriculum, man? Like sweeping the legs?
Wax on, wax off.
There you go,
right.
man. You got to develop that upper body strength, bro. So
gotta get you on billing for that.
Yeah, man. But I got to say, bro, I mean, stuff like this got to humble you, man. Because, of course, I mean, you guys work here. You guys live here, man. So it's I mean, you want to keep the place clean, right?
Yeah.
Now, as far as I know, you were talking about, because there's so many grappling, I guess, classes that happen. I mean, you guys clean after every class.
Yeah, regardless, every class. Every class afterwards, we get about 3 minutes, 5 minutes to spray it down.
No, for sure, man. I mean, of course, you don't want, stuff to be creeping up, and then, no incidents, man. So that's always a good thing. I was going to ask you, how was your Thanksgiving, bro?
It was good. It was small. It was nice. I went over to the folks' house, and I left before the Cowboys game started because I knew they'd shit the bed like they always do on things. So I was like, yeah, let me get out before the hollering starts.
Before you see the what happened, man. But I mean, it was a close game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give it to them. I mean, I saw most of it.
Man, they just lead the Cowboy fans on. So it's
teasers, man. They're teasing everybody, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw the game. I didn't see the whole thing, man, but I saw a lot of highlights and clips, and I was like, damn, it was actually pretty good, man. Yeah. But yeah, the fact that they lost, of course, that sucks, for the fans.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, bro.
Yeah. For me, I had a great time. It was worth every penny.
No, I can imagine, bro. And you follow football?
No, not really.
No?
Yeah, ever since I got into on some mats, everything else really kind of. That's it. No. And it's not. I didn't play football. I would watch it, keep up with it.
Oh, and you never sports? You never played any growing up, man?
No, I played a lot of like pickup basketball. And I played a little bit in middle school, but no.
Nothing for like as far as like a team or anything like that?
No. I tried out for the Judson team and then I got a call back, but that's all I wanted to do. I just want to get the call back.
Yeah, to say you were out there, right, and be like, hey, that's enough for me, man.
I retired.
Man, I gotta ask you, bro, because I mean, of course, we both grew up on the West Side. I mean, here in San Antonio.
You grew up on the West Side.
Yeah, dude. I was.
My mom got me the hell out of there.
No shit, man. She packed and ran. Huh? Yeah. Now, but let me ask you this though, man. I mean, as far as growing up or anywhere. I mean, as far as because I'm pretty sure this happened everywhere. But I mean, for us, the sports growing up were either dodgeball or it was freaking kickball, dude. Oh yeah. And I mean, of course, we played basketball and we played football and stuff like that. I mean, I personally never did, or baseball. I was never a fan. But a game like kickball, man. Did you guys ever used to play that growing up?
Oh yeah, kickball, wall ball.
Yeah,
you remember wall ball?
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. You see, and those were the games. Like for me, I was like, you know what? And then I know there's a couple of fighters actually, man, Colleen, that actually do like pickup games for kickball, and I was like, dude, that'd be pretty cool, man, just to have something like that, going on. Because I mean, of course, we're not as agile as we were when we were little, bro. But it's kind of like the movie they put on the other day, man, with the Squid Games. Did you watch that?
No. I keep hearing about it.
Yeah, man, and you see, basically the whole concept was they would put. They were putting everybody through games that they were playing when they were little, man, and I mean it was a trippy movie. I know at that point it hit the ratings, and it was like number one in the world or whatever. But it was, of course, the sucky part was if you didn't win, you died, so that sucked, But
your interview from yesterday came as a Squid Game.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You see,
to the Halloween party here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, always, man. You see, but I mean, the movie itself, if you haven't watched it, I would say definitely, man. I mean, I'm not a fan of stuff like that, but it caught my attention. And the one thing it made me realize is that if we don't stay moving, man, we'll eventually die, but from not being able to do anything, man. I mean, of course, with jiu-jitsu yourself, I mean, I know you had some time away. I mean, this was because of work that you actually stopped training for a while?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for a little bit. Yeah. Are you talking about, what are you talking about? The whole
right.
blue belt career?
Oh, yeah. All 8 years, bro.
all 12 years of my blue belt career.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man, work. just distractions, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, you could say life. Yeah. You know, when people would give me the well, I was doing it for a couple of years, and then I you know, I just, man, I know exactly what you're saying, man. You know, bro. So I don't pass any judgment, but for me, like today, I got to stay on mats. It keeps me balanced. You know what I mean? That's for sure, man. That's my
your therapy, man. You come in here and zone out, dude. But I mean, of course, I mean, like you said, that time away, I mean, you know, you came back and you were a blue belt with like 10 stripes, you know. But I mean, you got back into it, man. Obviously, I mean, here you are. I mean, you're actually the morning instructor here at the HOJ Academy. And I mean, like earlier this morning, I mean, of course, you held 2 classes, but for those out there, man, I mean, that are like myself, bro. Like I keep saying, I should have already had 3 months of training right now, man. But it is hard, and it is, man. I mean, this is no excuses, man. It's just when it comes down to like, okay, I can grab my gi and take off. Like something pops up, dude. You know, I got mama at home. I got too many damn dogs, and I've got stuff going on. So it's just a matter of once the scheduling clears out, then for sure, man. I mean, because one of the things I tell people, man, is always I don't want to stop moving. I'm afraid to just sit still and not, one day wake up and I can't even put on my own shoes, man. Because that's kind of be like not being able to drive anymore. You stop doing anything, man.
One of these days, man.
Yeah. I mean, if we don't keep at it, man, it's just one day we're gonna wake up and we're gonna be like, damn, who's gonna dress me today, right? Help me get
no. One day we will wake up.
Oh yeah.
Wondering who's gonna dress.
No,
Just when is that day?
When that day happens, man.
20 years.
Yeah, we'll see, man. But for sure, bro. I mean, it will happen eventually, man. But but right now, I mean, for those out there that are thinking like, you know what? I mean, what do you say to stuff like that, bro?
Man, that's what got me on. That's what got me to walk into Texas Firehouse. Was I was tired of thinking it.
Yeah.
And I could do something like that because I was pretty athletic, and it looked like a mind game just as well as like a test of strength and agility.
Right.
So I could do that. I could do this. Keep thinking that. But there comes a time where we have to pull the trigger. I was like, man, I'm tired of talking about it. Let me go just walk in somewhere.
Right.
And I walked in.
You did.
I walked in over there. And so that's what I have to say. Pull the trigger. So I'm thinking about it. You were talking to me, hey, man, what about your shirt? Oh,
right.
I'm thinking about it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just got to get on it and do it.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, guilty here, too. You know what I mean? I'm not casting no, but... Yeah, bro. For me, part of like showing up for the early bird, I love it. But part of it is like going to bed, having a routine at night,
right?
Having the routine in the morning, but closing the day before with a little bit of like, and then before I leave, I want to fold my blankets. I want to get my
get home straight and then head out. No, for sure, man. And I mean, you brought out your shirt, man. Not that you brought it up. I mean, of course, you used to own a fight gear company back in the day. Yeah. And tell us a little bit about that, man.
I was just a few T-shirts. I had some big aspirations, but I probably should have taken some or got hooked up with somebody who had taken some business classes and talked to somebody who's failed a lot more.
Right. Oh yeah, I learned from experience, man. I was there myself, man. I mean, I spent thousands, literally, bro. And what was the name of the company, man?
Guile.
For those out
it was Guile Fightwear.
Okay.
Gall.
And what was your inspiration for that, man? What was it that got you going?
Just the Fighting Roosters, I guess. Just the kind of that scratch type of mentality,
right?
And beautiful birds, you know what I mean? But yeah, and I'm a big Tottenham Hotspur fan, so I kind of, from English football, so, I kind of, I like that. So
for sure,
come up with some designs, and then I wanted simple designs because at that time everybody's so busy with the
full shirt, full screen, the foil prints, and all that crazy stuff, man.
Oh, man, the bejewels and...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see, and that's one of the things that also, man, because, I mean, at one point I had 210 fight gear, and, I had big plans for it. I had gotten a business partner, but on my end, the same way, man. I learned from my mistakes, which were a lot of them, and a lot of it was throwing money away, Everybody wants sponsors, everybody wants money, but at the same time, it's like if we're not getting anything as a business, it doesn't work out, man, because we want to sell too, right? I mean, that's where the money comes from, and then we're able to sponsor again. But for something like that, I mean, of course, you're going to bring that back. Make a couple shirts.
Yeah, that's kind of like where I'm in that mode right now.
Right,
I think I'm in that car right now to where I can pull a trigger on something like that.
No, for sure, man. And of course, do it smart this time. Just make a couple, do
smarter,
pre-orders.
Yeah, I was right. I was trying to get myself a stock room. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, just.
No, yeah, and that was my mistake, dude. I made hundreds, literally, bro. I made like hundreds. Just one single print, I would do like 40, 50, but it would be like 300-400 shirts, bro. And guess what was in my closet for a couple of fucking months? Dude? It was all these shirts, and I mean, after a while, I just started giving them out because it was just like, dude, I mean, it was dead revenue. I sold a few, but it wasn't enough to be able to sponsor somebody else and keep making more money. It doesn't work out that way. But yeah, man. But on the same note, bro. I mean, as far as you being the instructor here in the morning, I mean, one of the things, obviously, you want to, just like with the classes, I mean, you want to keep bringing people in, I mean, that's one of the goals, right, as a business. Right. Yeah. And for those listening, man, I mean, give us some of the hours and days that you're out here.
We're here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5:45 a.m. till about 9:30, and there's a little break. Usually Professor Jacob's here by that time, so
right.
He's in and out. So everybody's in and out, but really about 4:30, about half an hour before the kids' classes, people start showing up. Parents start showing up. So around 4:45 till about 9:45, 10.
Oh yeah.
10:15. Yeah. So doors are open. 823 Laredo Street.
No, yeah, definitely.
There's where it's at. You drive by, the door should be open.
No, for sure. And I was gonna say too, man, because eventually, I mean, the goals of Jacob has brought up. Eventually, he wants to be open all day.
All day.
And
every
I mean,
day. So I think he's talking about. We were talking about him doing a Tuesday, Thursday, 9:30, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, that's nice. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that we can literally have classes all week, AM and PM. Mm-hmm. I mean, of course, like with him also. I mean, I know I brought it up, but it's like, I mean, if the building is here, man, you might as well keep it full, right? Keep classes going. But of course, that's going to be more towards the next year. The new year coming.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is gonna. It's filling up.
Yeah.
Man, yesterday we had an open mat. We had 40 people here. Open mat.
That's gyms all over the city.
Open mat. Yeah. We have 40 people here. Yeah, we had gyms. I don't know. I could rattle off about 5 different gyms that people were coming from, affiliates and non-affiliates.
Right.
And man, I would say I'd have to talk with Miss Alex, but I don't know, 15 kids, 10, 15 kids.
Damn.
Showing up with their gis, and my son was there, so he got some rolls in. Yeah,
and of course, I mean, he trains as well, right? You were saying earlier.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what else does he do, man?
Well,
what do you have him, man?
Well, he does the striking as well.
Okay.
So he likes Oscar's and Vontae's striking class.
Nice, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And let me ask you this, man. As a parent, of course, I mean, you have your kid here when you can. I mean, that's always a plus. But I mean, this is actually good for somebody that has kids, because they themselves can come in for a class. I mean, the lobby's here if they got to sit out. But I mean, the kids in class as well.
Got a lobby, TV. We got upstairs. You want to go upstairs and get a circuit in while your kid's in an hour-long class.
Right.
You got plenty of time to get yours in.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I mean, even with that, there's no excuse. Especially, I mean, once again, we're not going to judge because everybody has their schedule and whatnot. But I mean, if you're thinking, well, you know what, I don't know what to do with my kid while I work out, we'll put them in class and go do your workout, and everybody, go home tired, man, go to sleep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the long and short of it.
No, for sure, bro. And I was going to ask you, man, earlier we were talking a little bit about like the movies, man. I mean, as far as what's coming up, of course, you haven't seen Bruised, right?
No, but everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, dude, you see, and the thing about it, man, is that, I mean, I was excited for the fact that people were getting excited, I mean, of course, Invicta, they had a lot to do with it. I mean, they had Yves Edwards play a role, commentary. And a lot of people got exposure from it, and that's what I'm a fan of. I mean, the movie itself, I saw it, man, and I wasn't too keen on it. Like, it didn't catch my attention the way I thought it would.
You were telling me off air was going to be like nominated for Oscars. You were saying that?
No, not on that one. No, that was probably Squid Games, maybe. But I don't know. But yeah, man. But it was just, and that's just my take. I mean, it caught my attention towards the end. I mean, I did watch the whole thing just to kind of be biased and be like, well, it's my opinion, you know. I mean, out of 5, I'd give it a 3. You know, I don't think I would watch it again. But like I said, I mean, the fact that, you know, it brought a lot of people exposure, I was like, you know, it can be a good thing, man. But yeah, it's just some clips on there that I wasn't too, you know, I didn't like too much. Or
did the dishes.
Yeah, man. But I mean, it did what it did. I mean, of course, you know, Halle Berry, that was her first directorial debut. So, you know, props to her on that. To the people that got involved and were able to actually work. I know they had the UFC Women's Champion, you know, in there, man. And I mean, she was her opponent. And I mean, the fight choreographed, man. And people were saying like, oh man, she looked great on the mat. And I mean, maybe she did, man. I mean, she'd probably tap me out for all I know, man. But it just wasn't. You know, it just wasn't for me. But, you know, if you haven't watched it out there, I mean, and I would say go watch it yourself, man, and see what you think. You know, get your own opinion.
Right.
But
I keep reading about it. People keep talking good about it. But yeah, we'll see. I told you off air, man, I usually shy away from you know if it's not named Rocky or Rocky 2.
Yeah,
you know, kind of like or I was watching some Bruce Lee the other day.
The old school.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah.
Him and Chuck.
You see it and stuff like that. And of course, I mean, those are classics, man. I mean, I think I was telling you earlier too, man. Like Only the Strong, the whole Capoeira movie, stuff like that got my attention, man, and I liked it, dude. I mean, of course, the whole Mortal Kombat came out, and I was like, oh man, maybe because I'm a fan of techno music, you know, the music was killer, dude. But I mean, stuff like that, I like it, dude. I'm a big fan of sci-fi and. You know, Godzilla and monster movies. So if it catches my attention, I'm all for it, man. But yeah, man. I mean, this one, you know, the Bruce movie didn't do a lot for me. But you know, if you're out there, like I said to you, man, if you liked it or didn't like it, then chime in. You know, let us know. But let me ask you this, bro, because you brought up, you know, the Rocky movie. I mean, of course, you said when you were growing up, you were a fan of boxing.
Oh yeah,
you know, and I mean, of course, I was too. You know, we used to watch, you know, Cesar Chavez, of course. You know, all the Roberto Duran and all those old school. Boxers, man, champions, you know, but something like that. If you had an opportunity, man, say, you know, a director walks in right now and he says, hey, you know what, I want you to play a role in the movie, man. I mean, and you had to pick which one you want. You could do boxing, you could do MMA, you could do. I mean, what would you do, man? What would you prefer?
Oh, I would prefer MMA.
Really?
Yeah, I would prefer I'd probably prefer MMA.
And would you get Halle Berry to direct it? Call her up.
Yeah.
Hey, do your thing, man.
Should be my fight choreographer.
There you go. Maybe she'll show you how to hold the guard properly. Hey, you know what? You're doing it wrong. But you know what, man? Stuff like that. I mean, I guess, like I said, I mean, because obviously she has connections. I mean, she's a big time Hollywood star, and you know, I'm sure she got a lot of attention from a lot of people, man. So hopefully it leads to something.
Who is choreographing now, or do you know?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm not sure who. I know behind the clips they had a couple of like UFC fighters in there and stuff, but I'm not sure who was doing that.
I'm glad that I'm glad that they're getting a little more to eat. You know, I think fighters are underpaid.
Dude, for sure, man.
You know, no matter what you're paying them.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. I'm making $25 an hour. Think about it. It's $25 for an hour of your life. 60 minutes, bro. So I'm just saying, like it's. I mean, it may be. I mean, they could be millionaires.
Yeah.
But still, you know.
No, yeah, for sure, man. I mean, of
course, you still deserve more, I think.
No, I mean, and a lot of it has to do, like with me, man. One of the things I always say is you got to know your worth. Like if you're like, hey, you have an $8 mentality, you know, then that's what you're gonna get, man. But for me, I want to get paid, man. I mean, if you're telling me, hey, I'll pay you $10 an hour to fix this, you know, paint this room. I'd rather be like, you know what, pay me $400 and I'll paint it in an hour, man. Like I'd rather get the job done and get paid for that job. So, but that's my mentality these days. You know, it's just, I mean,
we were talking about Alex earlier. Yeah, that is not an $8 an hour.
No, for sure, man.
Dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know,
Jake too. I mean, Professor Jacob. I mean that. Hey, dude, that's you know, yeah. It's impressive, man. It's cool to watch him work behind the scenes.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, even Jacob's here half the time fixing up and putting up, and
he's
you know,
framing shit. I mean, we get help. Shout out to Mr. Sean. But man, you know, dude, he's done quite a bit of all this carpentry work around here.
Oh, you know? Dude, and I see him. I mean, he just built a bench the other day. That was pretty
nice,
pretty killer. Too, yeah, you know, and stuff like that, man. I mean, the fact that It's got to be motivational, man. I mean, seeing him move around, and it's not you would expect the owner to be sitting back and be like, hey, but you know, he's got to do a lot of the work himself for now, man. And I mean, it's paying off. You know, the place is looking great. You know, I mean,
beautiful. Yeah,
got a little shop in the corner, so it's gonna get better, man.
Yeah, we got some stuff going up on the walls upstairs. You've seen that? Yeah. I got Brian from Trade Traditions Tattoos.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Should be walking in here any moment, but he's gonna come and just chill out, look around.
Yeah, get the vibe and see what he can do.
Look at these spaces. You know, there's a lot of spaces, and that's another thing. If man, just kind of put it out there, some ears out there that we're looking for artists.
Right.
We're looking for artists. We got a lot of space. Yeah. We want to talk about it before we put anything up, but dude, there's a lot of area here that if there's artists, Southtown artists, or
especially local, man. They're here in San Antonio, of course.
We'd prefer it local.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you can walk here, it's better. Right?
downtown San Antonio, man. So, and I'm pretty sure, bro, because there's a lot of artists walking around here, bro. You see a lot of these murals that are popping up, and
beautiful.
And I think they were talking about one of the.
So if anybody, please, if anybody knows somebody, have them reach out.
Yeah, by all means, man. I mean, the link will be on here, so of course, House of Jiu-Jitsu. Facebook page, and the website as well. I think it's at HOJSATexas.com.
SATX.com, and then my phone, and then you can get a hold of me. There's a phone number on the website.
No, for sure, man. Everybody, go ahead and text David, man. Send him pictures, bro. No, I'm just joking.
Don't do that.
But if you're out there, you're an artist, man. By all means, come by.
Reach out.
No, and let me ask you, bro. Now, like you mentioned earlier, man, you guys had open mat this past Sunday. Like. When it's something like that, man, I mean, you gotta love it, bro. I mean, you see people from all walks of life. I mean, people that if it wasn't for open mat, you would never see or get to know them because tournaments are always you're always got tunnel vision. You're always just with your fighter or your students.
Yeah, sure.
But I mean, with something like that, it's got to be good, man. I mean, what would you say? Because I mean, I know there's a lot more gyms here in town, and everybody's doing their thing, and props to them because it takes a lot to get something going, man. So
of course,
but I mean, for something like this to happen here, and you guys have only been here how long, man? Going on a few months?
Yeah, man. Less than. Probably about a handful of months,
Yeah, and I mean, I know Jacob has talked to you as far as having the actual grand opening next year. I mean, you guys are open for business, but
we're open for business. We want to make a bigger thing of it.
No, for sure, man.
All the ducks are in line, and
cut the ribbon. We'll do a ribbon.
There you go.
I'll look for big scissors. Yeah, I'll see if I can find some out there, man.
Don't show up with those pruners, bro.
Oh, if you do, you got to cut the edges on the side of the building, man. So I'll say that much, bro. But yeah, man. But I mean, of course, like I said, dude. I mean, you're here in the mornings, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. You're also available for privates.
Yes, sir.
Now, something like a private, what is a private class good for, man? Let me ask you that.
Any questions we got about really anything? If there's, you could even get a roll in and then go over that roll.
Right.
Because we're all creatures of habit, so we're all gonna have these I guess equations or formulas, right? That our body just kind of gets through.
No, for sure,
right?
man.
And it's I think you can go off of that. I think you can also, man, come write questions. Dude, I got a couple of these guys. They're writing all kinds of shit.
I know you were telling me that the other day, man, and I'm thinking like, dude, I don't even know how to use a pencil anymore, bro. I mean, I have to text it to myself. But that's smart though, man. I mean, we talked about it, something that we never did. I mean, did you ever take notes?
I haven't done it, bro. Yeah, I still haven't done it. I commend anybody who has. My professor has. Yeah. Garrington. He's got tons of data that he's put on, and I have not.
Man. So, you see, and that just, man. I mean, that's good though, man. I mean, if they can do that, by all means. Kudos, I mean, I don't even make a list going to the grocery store, man. Right, that never ends well, bro. So I guess I got to start doing that too, man.
Guess what you forgot, or guess how much you spent, right?
I'll buy everything I didn't have on my list, bro. But let me ask you, bro. I mean, of course, I mean, you're gonna start bringing the fight shirts, or as far as the shirts back. Right?
Oh yeah, man. I'm probably gonna make a couple and wear a couple. That we're gonna. We'll go
out.
Yeah, we'll go with it like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say, hey, Jacob, I got a case of shirts, man. Where do you want me to put these?
Hang them all. There's a lot of wall space, dude. We'll hang them all over the lobby, bro.
For real.
But for sure, man. And I mean, of course, let me ask you this, man. There was an event that happened this Saturday, bro, in Arlington, Texas, called Triad Combat. Did you hear about it?
I did.
Now, did you watch it? Have you watched anything?
We talked about this at that last couple of podcasts ago.
Yeah, bro.
I did. I caught it.
And what was your reaction on the sport, on the platform? Because it was a little bit different.
The first fight I watched was Mike Perry.
Yeah.
Get that straight. He, man, what did I think? I thought that there is nowhere to go in a triangle.
No, bro.
Yeah. You got this little, what is that? You had this little spot in the middle
center of the ring.
In the center of the ring. That's about it, dude. So there was nowhere for it. That was weird to watch. That nobody really had they didn't really have like nobody. You know how people, they use the wall, they use the cage, they use the ropes, and you could see like they were just kind of leaning on it.
Man.
Super uncomfortable. But man, it was really cool to watch hands. It was cool to watch boxers and MMA guys with small gloves, minimal grappling.
Yeah,
kind of like giving, negotiating some terms. I was glad that they did that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I loved it, man. I mean, the fact that it is a new platform. I mean, they didn't wear, I think it was 7-ounce gloves, so they were a little bit bigger than the 4-ounce. But like you said, there was nowhere to run. I mean, you had to stand there, and I mean, a lot of the MMA guys, of course, right away they did the clinch. They would trap one arm and swing with the other, man. And my first instinct when I first heard about this promotion was that, man, this would have been something great for like Randy Couture and Dan Henderson, bro, because they were masters of this dirty boxing, dude, and that's basically what it was. But I mean, it happened. It attracted a whole bunch of attention. I know Metallica played there, and we talked about that, man. It wasn't a cover band, from down the street. It was the band itself. But I mean, it was good, man. I know there were some people on there that putting like angry faces and laughing faces, and but for me, for being on the media side of the sport, man, I liked it because now I see other platforms for people that waiting 2-3 months to get a fight. You know what? There's another platform coming up. Why not, man? Get in there and test it out and get paid. Yeah. I know one of the things that I like, man, and what that I didn't like was the main event, Frank Mir, bro. Yeah, like it ended in the bad way, and he got knocked out standing up, bro.
When I seen who he was fighting, who's Frank Mir? And I was like, this dude is a fucking champ, bro. That dude is a legit champ. Oh, dude, that was What'd you not like about that?
Well, the one thing is, I guess I don't want to say he didn't come prepared because I don't know how the guy trained, but the fact that he came in. He hadn't fought in a while. The last one he had was another pro boxing, which he lost. But it's just the fact that he ended, he lost a fight that way, man. It kind of made me think, like, man, I don't know. I mean, maybe he'll hang it up after this. Who knows, man? But it just
that KO looked kind of scary.
Yeah, man, because it just, I mean, he didn't know where the hell he was. I mean, the referee kind of hesitated a little bit.
What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
What else has he got to do for you to stop this fucking fight?
Exactly. The fact, and one of the things, Franco Lasso, the referee, he's here in San Antonio, man. But one of the things he says is when they drop their hands like that, you have to stop it because that's just them saying they don't know, they're not defending themselves, dude. So
I don't see Mr. Frank. I see, good. I was surprised. Who was that ref? That was who was that? That was that Dan the Tan? Who was the
referee?
I'm
not sure. I gotta look back and watch it because I didn't really pay attention to that part.
Dan the Tan, Dan Migliata. I don't know, but anyways, I was like, dude, I know it was an experienced guy.
No, they had they'd have to been, man. But I mean, even in boxing, if that would have happened, I'm sure they would have stopped it and been like, hey, 10 count at least or something.
Maybe go spend some time in a gym. Maybe go spend some time with some people sparring. It's kind of weird why you would. Maybe he's got. You think referees? Here's a good question. Referees get pressure from promotions to let fights go on too long.
They,
really put the exclamation point on it.
Well, I mean, I know. Back in the day, man. I mean, fighters would tell the refs like, "Hey, don't stop it. I don't care what happens. Like, don't." But it's fighter, that's safety first, man. Yeah, it's safety first. I mean, if you're standing out and you're knocked out, clearly he was coming backwards and his hands were open like he was ready to take another shot, man.
Took 2 more shots.
Yeah. You see
Still
it.
didn't. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was about the only thing. Of course, the fact that he lost.
He's like, no, you're not going to hit him again? No? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
No, yeah. Finish him off, right? He's still standing. What was he thinking, man? But yeah, luckily he did step in and he did stop it, man. But we'll see, man. I mean, the other fight that did happen was Derek Campos, man. He fought Brian Veda, from Austin, Texas. And that fight, bro, that was back and forth. And I mean, I know the weigh-ins got a little crazy, and it just got to where I was just like, man, it's gonna be a freaking.
I didn't see that, but man, that
bro, it was good, man. And the fact that they both shook hands and hugged it out afterwards, man. It's a lot of respect, man.
It's always gonna bring out. It's always going to bring out hugs and
you get humbled, dude. Whether you win or lose. I mean, they both took a beating. It's just, I mean, what can you do after that, man? Be like, crap,
Perry was fun to watch too.
Yeah, bro. You see, he did good, man, against a freaking pretty legit boxer himself, man. So it's just,
And it was fun to watch the boxers also with these little gloves, and because your guard's got to be a little different.
Yeah.
Was Perry coming in? I'm coming in something real big. To get inside. To come with these short shots inside.
Man. Because
it was fun to watch them kind of like have to adapt to these little smaller gloves and then get off on their own.
No, you see, and that was my question before all this, man, was basically because the platform changes, so that changes your fight perspective, I guess. You would think, okay, well, now I can't put him against the corner or put him against the ropes, right? Now I can't. But, for me, it was more like, okay, the boxers aren't used to fighting off a clinch. The boxers aren't used to, so I was thinking, man, I mean, since even if they were given a month, you think muscle memory would have been enough for a month for one boxer to say, okay, now I can clinch or now I can dirty box?
I'm sure they've had I'm sure all of those guys had a decent camp. More mat time is always the answer. Yeah, sure. But shit. However long they've been training, 10, 20, 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
experience.
I mean? And then having to remember, and then having to train for somebody pulling your head down.
Yeah. You see, and that was my take, dude, because it'd be like for example, I think with Aaron or even probably yourself, man, we've talked about like the difference in like going to a judo class and them telling you, hey, that's not allowed or that's illegal or that, and then you go to jiu-jitsu and it's illegal or it is legal. Yeah. But it changes because now if a judo guy comes to jiu-jitsu, and it's happened before when I was training with Mike Rangel, man, we used to get judo black belts and we choke them out, dude. We tap them out and they wouldn't come back. I mean, they got humbled, but it's just like, man, they weren't used to fighting that long on the ground or getting caught in something that wasn't legal in judo. Right. But I mean, that on that perspective itself, it does change the game because now it's like, oh shit, now I can get choked out doing this or but I mean the platform, like I said, man, I liked it, dude. I hope they come back with it.
What do you think is gonna help? Yeah, because this is their second one, but it's been a year between, right?
What's that with the Triad?
Yeah.
Well, the Triad format was the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Thriller Fight Club itself, that they're the ones promoting it.
Okay.
So they've been doing, they've been doing boxing and they've been, doing bringing, I think Vitor Belfort when he fought Holyfield, and that was another one I could have gone without.
What did you think of that one?
I wasn't a fan of it, man. No. I mean, I saw the outcome, I guess, but it's just the fact that it.
Vitor was fucking 8 when Evander was, or I don't know what he was, but I'm just saying, dude, he was
he was, child, dude. I mean, we all were, man, and it's just, I mean, of course, he whooped my ass, but, I mean, with Vitor at that level, man, it's like, you didn't have to agree with it that fast, bro. Come on,
the TRT, no, hey, Evander was, we were going back to our, like, childhood heroes. It was Julio Cesar Chavez, Evander Holyfield, that was probably and I think I got it from my Jefe. Yeah. My dad, he loved Holyfield as a cruiserweight. He's like, man, you gotta watch this guy. You gotta watch this guy. And he makes his way to light heavy and heavy.
No, so, you see, and that just shows how long you've been watching. Because he did fight a cruiserweight too. I forgot about that, man. But I mean, hopefully, like I said, man. I mean, they Triad comes back again, dude. I mean, I would watch it again. I mean, and I will say this, man. I'm old. I went 8:30. I was out, dude. I was asleep, bro. I wasn't feeling that well, but I woke up the next morning and I watched it on the app. And I liked it, dude. I know Aaron Suarez, man. He's supposed to be doing a write-up, hopefully, about this. So looking forward to that.
I'd like to, because I didn't really know, the other side of him. I didn't know. I mean, I knew Mike Perry. I knew Frank Mir. I didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, maybe a little more time, a little more. I think this will draw bigger bees to the honeycomb.
It can only bring more people in, because now that you have guys that aren't in Bellator anymore or the UFC, now they're like, what else can I do? And they see something like this.
I'll go out on a limb and say Mike Perry's the main event on their next card.
I wouldn't doubt it, bro. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, just to find another pro boxer to go in there with him, because, you know, and that's one of the things me and Aaron talked about when we were talking about the promotion, was that, you know, I mean, the MMA guys have like 20 plus fights, and of course they do 3 rounds, they do 5 rounds maybe. More contact because they're doing mixed martial arts. And when the boxers, a lot of them had like 10, 15 KOs, man. So we were like, man, I wonder how that's going to play out, because they're knocking people out with bigger gloves. Now they got 7-ounce gloves. How is that going to change the outcome, dude? But
their speed's going to be quicker. You know, they're going to be able to fire it off a little faster, get it back a little faster, go a little longer. So, yeah, man, I mean, talk about a game of like not even inches. You know, we're talking, you know, nudges.
Oh, yeah. You see? And, I mean, so we'll see, man. I mean, hopefully they come back. I didn't think they posted anything afterwards, dude. But, I mean, if they got the response that they wanted, of course, you know, I mean, I see it. And I know they're talking about bringing Rampage Jackson. You know, him. You know, he was a Team MMA. And
yeah. And I watched the post-fight. I thought it was pretty good. I like that Rampage. I thought represented MMA, you know. You articulated everything pretty good, you know?
No, yeah, you see, and the same, dude. I mean, the team boxing captain, man, I wasn't really a fan of.
Briggs.
Bro. Yeah, bro. He maybe he sold it a little too much.
I only liked him because he was. I wanted him to beat Lennox Lewis, honestly.
Yeah. I
wanted him to beat Lennox Lewis, but that was a good fight, him and Lennox. That was a good fight.
No, man. I mean, and that's a lot of classics, bro. I mean, I still remember all those, you know, watching all those fights on Showtime, and some of them ending in 1 round. You know, you're like, all these millions and people. It's just crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But we'll see, man. But I mean, getting back to you, man. I mean, what do you say, man? Combat sports, yes or no, bro?
Combat sports.
Compete in them?
Yeah, if you want to. I mean,
let's go.
If that's what
I'll get you and Aaron against the Diaz brothers, man. What do you say, man?
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you get paid, right?
Yeah. What are we talking about? And if Aaron's got my back, I got him.
There you go. Dude, we'll do like a pro wrestling match, and then we'll go into the, see how it works out, dude. But man, I mean, what do you got going on today, man? What else is in the menu?
Like I said, I got Brian Garza from Trade Traditions Tattoos coming in, and he's gonna be looking at some wall space, and then we've got classes kicking off at 5. All the way through till about 10 o'clock tonight.
No, for sure, man. And I'm going to leave with this, bro. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah. But come the new year, man, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to everybody who's looking for it to make a change. You know, this is that time of year where everybody, I'm fat piece. I need to make this, you know, and so that's perfect time for a New Year's resolution. So we're going to try to help whoever comes through here stick with their New Year's resolution.
Yeah, and I mean, it can start now too, right? They don't have to wait till next year.
No, you don't. You can make it a Monday afternoon resolution.
Exactly,
that's what I prefer, but, you know.
And of course, I mean, they're more than welcome to a free day class, right?
Absolutely.
I believe they come in and sign a waiver.
Not just a free class. Yeah, come in and sign a waiver, and you get that day for free. So you come in, take an early bird class. You can still come in the evening and take all those classes.
And for something like that, I mean, what do they need? Like shorts, shirt, something?
Yeah. Bring some board shorts if you got it. You know, just anything without zipper, without buttons or anything like that. Rash guard, t-shirts fine. T-shirts good. If you have any gear, say you have gear from a previous career, right? If you have any gear, just bring it. You know?
Yeah, for sure, man.
We have stuff here. We have loaner geese. We have loaner stuff. So.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that, dude. That's cool.
If you need something, we got it. We clean it after every use.
Of course.
Yeah. With everything going around, man, this place smells like a hospital. It smells like Abuelita's kitchen, right?
Just clean. You see, and I'll vouch for that, man, because every time I've came in here, I've never been like, oh man, you know, it doesn't smell like a gym, you know. So you guys definitely do a good job with that, man. If anything, you could probably smell my studio, man. I'm always eating tacos or something. I'm always doing something and eating or something, man. But man, I will leave with that, man. And I do thank you once again. I know I'll leave you back to work.
Yeah, thank you.
But thank you, David, man. Thank you very much. Everybody out there, this is sPidA. You were listening to the Fight Card Podcast. Until next time, follow up.